Friday of the second week of Lent reflection. My dear friends, the giver and the gift. The whole world is a gift. Everything, all your talents, all your endeavors, all your plans, all your contacts, all what you have, it is a gift. And you forget the giver often. And it is entrusted to you. You are accountable to him always. That's exactly why the Lord is saying this parable. There was a master of the house who planted a vineyard and put a fence around it and dug a wine press in it and built a tower and leased it to tenants and went into another country. So he has prepared everything for you to be fruitful, definitely. Of course, yesterday we were speaking about insensitivity, where you are called to be sensitive to the need of the other. And today, the Lord is speaking about the ownership, your accountability to God. So you don't own anything. Nothing belongs to you. Only He belongs to you. Nothing else. So it is each and every moment, each and every person, each and every endeavor is entrusted to you with a purpose. So you are accountable to Him. Always we have to remember this. So what happens? He has made, of course, it's a little bit of study where vineyard in the Old Testament is compared to people of Israel, chosen people of God. So the meaning of vineyard, that you have to bear fruit, you have to be fruitful. Otherwise it's useless. And now we find a vineyard, put a vineyard planted, and it is planted, put a fence around it, and that is protection. And the purpose is clear, it's vineyard, and vine is planted, and dug a wine press, that of course to get the juice, the wine, and built a tower to be watchful, to if the danger is coming, to watch, and leased it to the tenants. So He has entrusted it to tenants. So we all are tenants in that way. It symbolizes that what God has entrusted to us to take care of. And always remember, we are accountable to Him. Then what happened? When the season for fruit drew near, He sent His servants to the tenants to get His fruit. This is important. So it's given in lease. So fruits, part of the fruit, percentage of the crop belongs to the Lord. You have to give it. There's no other way. But then what happened? When the season for fruit drew near, He sent His servant to the tenants to get his fruit, get his share. Now He sees it's well multiplied and it's well fruitful, and the fruits are there. Then He becomes greedy. The people wanted the gift than the giver. We forget the contract, that we are accountable to Him. My dear friends, in our case, it's not a percentage. All belongs to Him. Everything belongs to Him. And all what you have got in your life, and you have to pay back. And it's given to you for a particular time. When you die, you have to have account. The Lord will take an account of it. So you are answerable to Him. It's important. So what happens? When the tenants took His servants and beat one, He sent His servants to the tenants to get His fruit. And the tenants took His servants and beat one, killed another, and stoned another. My friends, So they came to remind them of the ownership, that they are accountable to him, to get the Lord's share. And that's what they did to the people who convey the message. So this is directly to the Israelites, the so-called Jews who persecuted prophets, who persecuted the elders, who persecuted the Lord himself. Jesus was persecuted. And then only he sends more. He will respect my. Finally, he sent his son to them, saying, they will respect my son. But when the tenants saw the son, they said to themselves, this is the heir, and let us kill him and have his inheritance. So that's how they had to kill the son, because everything belongs to him. My dear friends, this is exactly what happened to the Lord here. They have killed the Lord because God so loved his son, and he loved us. He gave his son as a ransom. My dear friends, on the other hand, we find Joseph's life, how his father loved him so much. He became the favorite one, and he had a robe of many colors. And naturally, the brothers were jealous of him. They were jealous of him. Joseph, and then what happened? He was born in his old age, and one day he was sent to Shechem, where the brothers were, and the father asked them to get their food. When they saw him from afar, they plotted to kill him, because then they could take the inheritance. My dear friends, so they had a problem of surrendering himself, because he saw a dream where everyone is worshipping him, even sun and moon. So they were angry about it. Here comes the dreamer. That dream, of course, belongs to the Lord, nothing to do with Joseph. This is what God revealed to him, because he spoke through dreams. So then when worshipping, they had to worship him. It's not him, it's God. So they had a problem of giving the ownership, a clear problem. That's exactly why they wanted to kill him. Luckily there was Reuben, the eldest, and he wanted to spare his life. At last it ended up selling him to the Egyptians. My dear friends, the story goes, he was there, and he was there in the prison after the incident with Potiphar, and then he had the chance to reveal give the message of a dream seen by the king, and he explained it, and he was saved, and he was appointed the leader just next to the king, second in rank. My dear friends, so he was chosen to save the people, to save even his own brothers when the famine, 7 years of famine came. And that's exactly what happened. So that's how they wanted to kill the youngest. And they had to kill an animal and take that animal's blood as a cover-up. This is exactly what happened to the Lord. And the Lord was killed. Joseph was spared. And Lord, as the lamb, as the sheep, was killed to save us. So he reminds us that everything belongs to him. Everything belongs to him. We are accountable to him, not to anyone else. Not to anyone else. So always cherish the giver, not the gift. Always remember, we are accountable, answerable to him. So whenever he wants his thing, that your life, just give it to him. Everything that belongs to you. That's exactly why Lord said, Father, I commend my spirit to you. Amen. May God bless you.